Defense, 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 defense. What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Jeff here with Asiamah Academy, and today we're going to talk about defense, okay? That's right. I'm going to give you guys a couple tips to help you guys become a better defensive player, okay? These tips is guaranteed going to help you improve on your defense. So make sure you guys pay attention. Make sure you guys watch this whole video in its entirety so that you can get all the tips to help you become a better defensive player. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos that comes out. And for all my subscribers, welcome back. It's good to see you guys again. Okay, so we're gonna get into it, talk about it right after the intro.
What we like to do, man. Asiamah Academy.
Okay, so first things first. If you want to play defense, if you want to be a lockdown defender, there's no other way around this first tip. You gotta want it. Like, there's no other way to say it. You gotta have the desire. Like, mentally, in your mind, you gotta say, I'm gonna lock this person up. Like, you gotta have the desire, right? You can't teach this. This is something that has to come from within, right? It has to be the effort. Defense is all about effort. There's no skill involved. There's no talent. It's just straight effort and desire. Like, you gotta say, I'm locking you up. I'm locking you up, man. You know, you gotta look at your man and say, I'm locking you up. You don't literally have to say it, but your actions have to show it. Like, they're bringing the ball down the court and you're like, you're ready, right? Game face and everything. Like, you gotta, in your mind, you gotta be locked in. Okay, that's the first tip. It's very important, right? Basketball is competitive, right? It's a competitive sport, and you have to be able to compete on the defensive end, right? You're not taking no breaks, and so if you're not taking no breaks, then the offensive player is not taking no breaks, right? In your mind, you have to say, I'm gonna make you work hard to try to get by me. That's not happening. If you're gonna get by me, you're gonna have to work extra hard to try to get by me, right? That's something that you have to have in your mind. I'm locking you up, man. You know, like that. You got to think like that. And so if you want to watch guys in the NBA that really locks people up, Jimmy Butler, perfect example. Kawhi Leonard, another really good example. If you want to look for guys back in the day, you could look at Gary Payton. You could look at Ron Artest. They say Shane Battier was good, but you know, Kobe gave it to him, so, you know. But those are guys that are going to lock you down, right? You tell them, go guard the best player, they're going to say, all right, bet, I'm over there. They're not thinking twice. They're locking them up. Okay, so that's the first tip. You got to be able to have that desire. So if you're going to watch NBA guys, or maybe you know of somebody that really locks down, maybe ask them questions or just watch how they play defense. That might give you all the motivation to be a lockdown defender, okay? So that's number one. You got to have the desire. Number two, second tip, you got to get in shape. No other way around it. You got to get in shape, okay? So you got to work out, do some jogs, you know, get in the weight room, maybe do some sprints. You could do a 17. For those that don't know, 17s is you start from the sideline and you go sideline to sideline. You do 17 of them, okay? You could do that once a day, you know, 3 times a week, stuff like that. You could also do lines where you start on the baseline, right? You start here, you run down and you go back, that's 1. You go down, you come back, that's 2. Doing things like that can help you get in good shape. Because think about it, defense it takes a lot of energy to play defense, because you have to be low pretty much the whole time on this side, right? Your hands have to be up. You got to be active. You got to read what the guy's doing with the ball. And then also, if your coach has you guys playing full court, right? If you're playing full court man, or if you're pressing the basketball, that's a lot of energy. You might be playing full court from all the way up there, all the way back here. And if you're guarding the point guard, you're going to be doing a lot of work. So if you're in shape, it's going to be easier for you to lock people up. If you're not in shape, you're going to have a long day. You're going to be coming up out of your stance a lot, right? And that's not going to help you lock people up. So you got to be in shape. Very, very important. okay? And the key to getting in shape is eating right, being able to run, and working out, just doing certain workouts. Basketball workouts also can help you a lot as well. Okay, I have a video that I recently dropped on how to get in basketball shape. So if you didn't watch that, I'll leave it in the description and you guys can check it out later, all right? But like I said, you gotta get in shape. The next tip number 3, try to study whoever you're guarding. Okay, if this is pickup, you might be able to pick up tendencies from like just seeing them play the first 2 games or something like that, or you could even read how they're playing in the first 2 or 3 possessions of the game. Just study them. I got this person, you're locked in on them. Try to read what they like to do. Okay, this person loves going right. The last 3 plays, when he got the ball, he went right. Okay, I'm forcing him left the rest of the game, right? Strategy, you gotta read them, make a strategy. If you're on your high school team and you know you're playing a school on a Friday and today's Tuesday, right? Try to see how they play. Try to look at their tendencies and stuff like that, so that when you get into the game, now you know how to guard them. If they can't shoot threes, maybe you don't need to go all the way up there and do all of this. You know, you can sag off a little bit and force them to shoot because you know they can't shoot, right? If they like to drive, maybe you need to find a way to, you know, not get on them too much because they can easily go by you, but not sag off too much either, right? Because then that gives them space to create a move to get by you. So you want to be able to at least touch them, right? Like touch them arm's length distance so that you could be able to stop the drive. All right, so that's the 3rd tip. You got to be able to know who you're playing against so that you could effectively strategize against them, so that you can really stop that offensive player, okay? Very important. Keep that in mind because everybody plays basketball differently, right? So if you're able to say, okay, this is how you play, so this is how I'm gonna stop you, that's gonna help you a lot. Trust me, a lot. If you know that the person can't really dribble the ball and with pressure, oh, you better go put some pressure on them. You better go put some pressure on them. The last tip is you gotta talk. That's the last tip. You gotta talk. You gotta be vocal. If you're guarding the person, you gotta be vocal. You know, like, watch my back, let me know if the screen is coming, right? You could hype them up. Yeah, let me see some. You can't shoot. Like, you know, obviously keep it, don't escalate it in a way where it becomes a problem and the ref is like, okay, I'm gonna give you a tech. But, you know, talk a little bit of trash, you know? Let me see if you can shoot that. Let me see if you can shoot that, you know? Let me know if the screen is coming. Like stuff like that, right? And if you're not guarding the ball and you're off the ball, you also gotta be vocal. Screen is coming, right? I got your help. But more specifically, when you're on the ball, you gotta be able to talk a little bit of trash. Yeah, you don't got no left hand. Let me see you try to go left. You don't got no left. Your left hand is whack. You don't got a left hand. Like just little stuff like that. Try to get in their head, you know. Shoot the ball. You say you can shoot, right? You can shoot. You hit the last shot. Let me see you shoot it again. Like stuff like that, okay? Because you're gonna be able to get in their minds, right? You might end up having them go against the coach, and that's gonna be another thing. The coach is gonna get frustrated, and the player is probably gonna get frustrated, and that's what you guys want, right? The goal when you're playing in a basketball game is to have a competitive advantage. And if you don't have a competitive advantage, you want to create that competitive advantage, right? So if you're guarding somebody, like I said, you want to talk to them. You also want to talk to your teammates to let you know if a screen is coming, right? You want to say different things. Watch my back. I'm sending them left. You know, and in your mind, you might be saying that because you want him to go right because maybe he's a lefty, right? So you might say, I'm sending him left, and then he might say, okay, yeah, all right, you sending me left, let's see. And then they go right, but maybe that's what you want. So now they go there, and then now you're here, right? You planned it right. You anticipated it. So you want to be able to do different things like that. Talk, be vocal, all right? Don't be quiet when you're playing defense, and that is going to help you become a lockdown defender, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are the 4 tips that's gonna really help you guys become a lockdown defender. Let me know if you guys use these tips, and if you really was able to lock somebody down, it would be cool. Just let me know about it. All right, if you guys like this video, please do us a big favor and give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions or any comments that you want to make, again, just like I said, if you lock somebody up or anything like that, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos that comes out. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And always remember, the lion mentality lives here.